Coronation Street legend, Gail Platt, played by Helen Worth, bows out of the ITV soap this Christmas after a staggering 5 decades on the cobbles. New Christmas spoilers have been released teasing Gail Platt's wedding and her final ever episode of Coronation Street. The soap legend, played by Helen Worth, has been on the cobbles for an impressive 5 decades, but now Gail is set to bid farewell to Weatherfield in scenes which are sure to leave a lump in the throat. There's never a dull moment in the Platt household, but with Gail due her fairy tale ending on Christmas Day, fans want to know whether the warring Platt family allow the matriarch and Jessie their winter wonderland wedding, or will ferocious feuds put a stop to her happily ever after. In new photos, Gail and Jessie are joined by her mum, Audrey, and son, Nick, in the rover's return, standing in front of a sign that says, "Farewell Gail, we'll miss you," surrounded by balloons. At the farewell party, tensions are high between the Platt family. With Audrey refusing to give her blessing to Gail, she results in taking one last desperate measure to stop her daughter from leaving and reveals that Jessie and David have been up to no good behind her back. Teasing that the wedding does go ahead, Therese then a shot of Gail looking pensive in her wedding outfit, tentatively clutching a bouquet of flowers. However, in another spoiler, Jessie can be seen suited and booted, looking distraught, waiting for his bride to show up, standing next to a huge love neon display in the bistro. It's been teased that Gail's son, David Platt, will become obsessed with trying to derail her wedding to Jessie. But will the family let her have her happy ending, or will Gail end up leaving Weatherfield on her own? And as the Platts start a new era without their beloved matriarch, it's unsure if they will be able to cope. While the spoiler snaps tease the big day in a first look at Gail's final episode, and some of her final scenes, but fans will have to wait until the episode to find out how she leaves. The Corrie favourite Corrie will have her 7th wedding on the ITV soap before making a dramatic exit. As her final storyline kicked off in October, Weatherfield saw the return of Gail's love interest Jessie, played by John Thompson. Inside sources told the Mirror how as the storyline progresses, the iconic character, played by Helen for 50 years, will be seen preparing to walk down the aisle yet again. The wedding scenes were filmed at the Manchester set in October, but viewers will have to wait to see if the street legend says I do. One inside source said, Helen and Gail have been part of the fabric of Coronation Street since 1974, so only a truly big exit storyline would be fitting for her. The wedding scenes are being filmed at the moment, and when they air, viewers will be gripped. As with any soap wedding, they will have to wait to see whether Gail makes it down the aisle or not. And with a character as popular as her, they will be hoping she finally gets a happy ending. Helen revealed earlier this year that she will be leaving Weatherfield after 5 decades as Gail. Sharing the news of her exit, the actress said, "This year felt like the perfect time to leave the show after celebrating 50 years in the most wonderful job on the most wonderful street in the world.